Greetings, everyone. It is I, Raging Ferret, bringing you episode 8 of Hogwarts. I was supposed to start in potions class, but it wouldn't let me, so we're going to start here with the Room of Requirements. Now, this is probably going to be a bit of a boring episode, because this is more of just like a little puzzle, but let's begin. Let's get her done.
Professor Weasley?
Sorry, big
Somewhere
yawns.
away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. It's only 8 o'clock at night, but I've had a long day. Long day. I actually wasn't going to put this episode out,
What is this
but
place?
I was like, you know what? I got some
Is the room
downtime,
of
so
requirement.
let's get her done.
It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Boom, baby. Easy peasy. That'd be so much easier on a
Splendid.
joystick, moving
Now,
your thumb.
Cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Don't need that right now.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Perhaps you're assigned a few more inches apart than you expected.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate
Some of us
Deke.
are trying to rest.
Yes, Professor.
Looking, there we go.
Accio!
Woo. Okay, I want to just see something here. If I like,
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
have to remember what my keys are. I haven't played in. There we go.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Huh. Bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio.
Oop.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Now, can I be...
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio.
Um... Can we get this in here? Spin it a little bit.
Accio.
All right, I'm getting the stupid chest that's in here. I will be back once I get it. All right, and we're back. I cheated to get it, so... But it worked. That's all that matters.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Ooh, itchy arm. Just throws an hourglass.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
Sorry, my shoulders are bugging me.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Okay.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion.
Okay. Not that I don't want to hear her, I'm Emancy. T for conjuration. 4. Potions, small gothic table. And then we have to do a potting table. Let's stick with the gothic theme. Oh, well, you know what? We're just going to put it out here in the open then. I think it'll get lots of sunlight right here.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions
Ooh,
or
actually.
grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
My shoulder's
Good luck.
driving me nuts.
I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I should have plenty.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good.
This is why I
Then we
collected
may
it earlier,
begin
by the
your
way.
lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay. I have mail.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've
Okay.
returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay, we'll just cut this scene out really quick.
Shall we move on?
All right, and we're back. Just get that out of the way.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at
Say just aim it, but I have to.
a conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Let's do the floor.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
That's good. Oh, all right.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
I call this the room that doesn't make sense. It just so endless.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Okay, let's get out of here. And let's hopefully it'll be daytime now and I can go do that potions class and get that out of the way. Ooh, look at the lag in my computer, on my OBS. That looks like daylight. Alright, let's go. I know Professor Fig wanted me, but where is potions class? We're going to do those, and then we're going to stop at that. So we're going to get those out of the way. No, we're not doing the map chamber yet. I said... Ugh. It really wants me to do that story quest. Okay. Alright, well, we're just going to follow where this takes me. I was going to teleport there, but I'm just struggling a little bit. We'll see what happens. And then we're going to go learn Wingardium Leviosa. Brig. Could you imagine having to run through this whole school to get from one class to another?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh. Whoop.
What are you up to?
I have a potion idea, but I don't write it down. How am I meant to concentrate on potions when Professor Sharp is so intimidating?
These are just easy skip things, so I'm just going to go learn one quick spell. And then it's going to be go learn Depulso.
Assignments coming along.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best flinging your classmates about. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
All right, and then I think potions class is this way also. Oh, I gotta go acquire Mandrake and such. So... yeah, let's go do that really quick. Use of venomous check to acquire the use of Mandrake on multiple enemies. Oh, that seems like a lot of work right now. All right, we'll go do Professor Fig really quick, and then we will. Oh, I could teleport there. We'll go do this, get this started, and then we will get the next spot going.
Of course it is. She's right. Thank you.
And I ran.
I was hoping to see...
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
All right. You know what? We'll finish with Professor
Hello,
Rackham
Professor
here.
Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
Ooh, I am tuckered out.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Alrighty, we are gonna leave it there. You know the routine. If you liked...
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defender.
Let's let him
the
finish
seventh
talking
charm.
there.
It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Alrighty, if you did like the video, by all means, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, why aren't you? Subscribe. I'm not that bad, am I? Oh, stop it. I'm trying to talk.
But first, I will need you to complete a
Ugh.
few tasks.
Anyways,
Once you've done that, come and see me.
my Twitch schedule has changed. If any of you watch me on Twitch, I'll be streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays starting today's the 1st of March. So starting the Sunday coming from now, which would be the 4th? 5th, the 5th. Starting the 5th of March, I'll be streaming Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. My original schedule was way too much for me, and I got a little bit overwhelmed trying to keep up with it, especially doing the YouTube. And then I'll still be doing YouTube on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and more than less Saturdays if I manage to, you know, get some free time to make the episode. But yeah, by all means, most of the time you'll be able to catch me on Twitch on those Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Tuesdays and Thursdays will more than likely be World of Warcraft. I know I'm such a horrible person, but that'll eventually change once my character, once I'm pretty much well-rounded. I'll probably switch to Tuesdays being something else, and then Thursdays is probably going to be other games that I want to play. Anyways, I guess I'll see you on the next episode. Stay weird, you weirdos.